What is up, guys? Kempo back here. I have to be driving around for this video straight away. I'm running a little bit late, but I just got wrapped up watching the Creature Commandos Season 1, James Gunn's first official series in his DC EU universe, even though it references the last Suicide Squad. A little bit confused by that, so I'm just gonna count Suicide Squad as part of it, the latest one. And I'm delighted to say it was a good series. Not amazing. I'm not going to say it was absolutely incredible, it blew my mind, but it was a good series, a good strong start to the DC EU. Actually, thinking about it now, I think Blue Beetle was the very first one, but this one was the first official series, I think, and it really shows it's a different take on the original Creature Commandos comic book series, but if everything was the same, it wouldn't be that good. But I think the way he's adapted it to the big screen, to the silver screen, and bringing these characters to life in a modern age, I think he did it quite well. And I do enjoy the dark humor satire that he's done. So it's different from the MCU, different from his Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm all for it. It was really good. Each character, each episode progressed the story, but really focused after each episode on each character. So that tells me they want to do a season 2. They want to be able to keep going with their stories and add new characters. And I feel like that's what James Gunn's very good at, is his characterizations. And he really goes into depth with his character, make you care about the characters. And that's exactly what you want, especially the first season of a animated series that goes to 25-30 minutes an episode. You kind of need to get invested into the characters quickly. So I think the way he approached it was really good. So really the Creature Commandos are just the Suicide Squad, just a different name really. And it has the same flag character, except it's his dad. That's played by Frank Grillo. And there's a twist at the end of the story. I'm not going to spoil it, but to be honest, I wasn't that surprised. I was a bit like, oh, okay, who else could it be, sort of thing. But yeah, so I was surprised, not really. But it was a good little ending to the story. I loved what they did with Frankenstein's character, how they built him up all this time, and it just to be ended like that. But to me, I feel like that's not the end of his story. He'll be back in season 2. I liked how they killed off the last person. It was a nice little twist and a nice little quick ending. There was no big battle. It was just one and done sort of thing, which was really, I thought it was quite nice to see. I enjoyed each character. I really enjoyed. I think Dr. Phosphorus, I think they say his name, was my favorite character. I thought he was quite witty, funny, and his backstory was very tragic. Each character has a very tragic backstory, which I really enjoy. I don't like characters that just have a fluffed up story. It's nice how it's dark, it's tragic, and it really explains why they act the way they do. There was a Batman cameo. So overall, I really enjoyed this series. The first episode was a bit like, oh, there we go. And they even did Weasel's backstory as well, which was really nice. It's really sad to see his character, and it was a nice little twist on that. And I was glad to see they fleshed out each character and kept the story simple. And I feel like in season 2 they would really up the stakes a little bit and really put them in the right direction to see where the Creature Commandos end up in the bigger vision of this universe. Amanda Waller played a smaller part in the story compared to parts in the Suicide Squads, which is I think was probably the right decision, because they used her quite a lot already, and to give her kind of take a back step, not overdo her character, especially when you started this universe, because they could really use her character throughout the universe, maybe later on, considering she just had a big comic book event. So maybe give her a bit of time to let people miss the character a little bit, and then once the universe is established, they've thrown a few villains, then bring her into it, maybe have her like weaving in the background. But overall, good series, strong start, and I'm very happy to say I can recommend it if you like Suicide Squad. If you like a cool animated Suicide Squad dark story, I would say on par, if not a little better than the last Suicide Squad movie. And I really did enjoy the last Suicide Squad movie, but I would say it's probably better than that. Good story, good characters, and it's a nice quick series as well, only 7 episodes. So that's really all I got to say about it, guys. We'll give it a thumbs up. And thank you as always, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.